Liv. First you're Liv, then it'll be Kat. Liv, could you describe Kat sitting in the chair? What is she wearing?
She's wearing kind of just a plain t-shirt, it's like light pink, and some jeans and some tennis shoes. Her hair is in a ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just chilling, doing her thing, breathing.
Just look at her, you don't have to look at me. And does she have any makeup on?
A little bit, yeah.
And jewelry?
No.
No jewelry. And what does her state of being seem like today? What do you think? What do you sense she's feeling today?
Just in a serious mood. Her back is she's crossed legs, her back is kind of straight. She's focused.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to have you merge with Kat. Christian, describe Patrick. What's he wearing?
Alright, Patrick is wearing some Balenciaga shoes, some Balmain jeans, Versace t-shirt. He's got a 14 karat white gold necklace around his neck, and he's wearing a sporty jacket.
And is his shirt tucked in or out?
It's out.
Out? Okay. Does he have an earring or anything, or?
No piercings, no tattoos.
No piercings, no tattoos. And what color are the shoes?
Black.
Black?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what color is the jacket again?
That's black too.
That's black too. Okay. All right. And how does he seem today? What's his demeanor?
Certified bad boy.
Certified bad boy.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Christian, I want you to take him in and then merge into him. Okay. So Kat and Patrick, thanks for being here today. And I know it's not easy to be on a reality interview show, but our audience is really interested in what you have to say. So I'm going to start off with Kat. Kat, tell us about yourself.
I love sports. I play soccer. I did volleyball. School. I like school. Like, my classes are cool and stuff. But yeah, so that's about it.
Tell us about your favorite childhood memory.
Probably it's family related. My brother and I used to always play out in the backyard with our dad. We would throw around a football, maybe kick a soccer ball and such.
And how old's your brother now?
He's 2 years older than me, so he's 19.
Okay. And do you remember your first kiss?
I haven't had one yet.
Okay. And what's been the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you?
Probably when my brother and we lost our mom when I was 10. So,
what did your mom pass away from?
a car accident.
And has your father remarried?
No.
Do you have a good relationship with your father?
A very good relationship, yeah.
And we'll move on to Patrick. So Patrick, tell us about yourself.
Just grew up in the suburbs, or you could say city, I guess. Then moved to the suburbs later in life. And yeah, just kind of went by on my own. Made friends, lost friends, made some new friends. Just
you're new to this school, right?
Yeah.
And have you been able to make friends easily?
Some of the kids are a little shy towards me, but
Why do you think that is?
I don't know whether it's I intimidate them or I seem unapproachable.
Do you try to cultivate that sort of unapproachable attitude?
No, it's just the way I am, kind of.
Do you have a favorite childhood memory?
Going to Hurricane Harbor, going off Venom Drop, yeah.
Okay. And are you close to your mother?
Very, yes.
What's your relationship like with your father?
He's alright. I mean, He's cool. We're cool. I do stuff for him when he needs me. He does stuff for me when I need it. But other than that, we're just friends. But I wouldn't say like super close son and father type.
Is he a disciplinarian? Is he strict?
Yeah. But sometimes he can't like hold me down the way he wants to. So.
Okay. And what's the worst or most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you?
I'd have to say getting kicked out of the house when I was like 13 years old.
And why was that?
Just got into the wrong crowd, and they didn't appreciate that, and I didn't want to change my ways. Sooner or later I had to, but at the time I wouldn't do so.
Do you take drugs?
No.
Do you remember your first kiss?
Somewhat, yeah.
When was it?
7th grade.
7th grade. What was the name of the girl?
Can't remember right now.
Okay. All right. Back to Kat. When you die, how do you want to be remembered?
Probably as somebody who could be there for other people. Like, people remember me as someone who was always there for others and just loved life and loved living it.
How about for you, Patrick?
What was the question?
How do you want to be remembered? What do you want to have etched on your tombstone?
Legendary. I want to definitely make a mark on this earth, and I want to be remembered for changing the world, for sure.
Thank you very much. Jack, tell me a little about yourself.
I work long hours in an office. I don't really seem to find a way to connect with people that often. I'm a little afraid of other people, and I'm afraid of who I really am.
Who do you think you really are?
I don't know, and I'm afraid to find that out. So I kind of take on the character of other people.
So you're chameleon-like.
Yes.
What were you like as a child?
Single child, didn't really have too many friends, was really reserved, stayed inside most of the time, didn't watch too much TV, spent a lot of time just drawing, talking to my toys.
What do you think can make you feel more connected?
Going out and interacting with people in a way where I don't really have to be who I am, where I can just merge into their characteristics and copy them. Just become who people want me to be, like that.
Do you feel guilty about living a lie?
Not at all. It's kind of refreshing. Gets me out of like the monotonous every day sitting at the desk.
If you could have any job in the world, what job would it be?
I guess it would just be a writer. Just write stories and people would read them and follow into the characters and be accepted.
Okay. What's your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory would have to be learning how to play the piano. Yeah.
Did it come easily to you?
Not at all. It took tremendous work, but I was able to do it. Like I said, I stayed inside most of the time, had teachers coming over. I was able to play a concerto around the age of 14. Yeah.
That's very impressive. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Getting picked on at school, thrown around the playground, stuffed in lockers.
Now, your relationship with your father isn't very good, I hear.
I barely ever talk to him. I don't think I've talked to him since I left the house.
Okay. Do you feel like you should get reconciled with him or not?
I don't think so. I don't even know where he lives nowadays.
Do you remember your first kiss?
Yeah. I was 14 years old. I was behind the school gymnasium at the dance. And there's this girl from my history class. We were talking and then we just started kissing. Then I never spoke to her. Her name?
Mm-hmm.
Her name was, I Name was Michaela. Yeah.
So you don't know where she is now, like on Facebook or anything?
No, I don't use social media.
Okay. All right. Marla, tell us about yourself. What do you do for a living?
I'm a loner, so
Did you have a job?
if I find work.
So you work, and what kind of work do you find? Have you found?
Depends. People hire me for different things. Sometimes not always good things.
What does that mean?
Guess you could say it's not morally right.
Well, are
the
you
things that I do?
a call girl?
Some might say that.
Okay. And you're just selling a service for a wage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything that really offends you or angers you?
The only thing that offends me is when people don't listen. You know, there's a lot of talk, and it's always about me or them, and you know, not being heard is definitely a frustrating thing.
But you feel you're heard when you go to these support groups.
Yeah.
Do you have any guilt about the fact that you're lying?
No,
Why?
because nobody knows I'm lying.
Okay.
It makes me feel good.
Makes you feel good to get away with it?
Yeah, and to be surrounded by other people that are in more pain than I am.
Okay. Do you have a favorite childhood memory?
Yeah. I used to play video games with my father before he left.
And did he leave? Was it divorce or
I don't know.
he just left?
He just left.
What's your relationship with your mother?
I don't have a relationship with my mother.
Any siblings?
Yeah, I have brothers.
How many?
7.
7.
7 brothers.
Okay. So you're like Snow White.
You like Snow White? Yeah.
Okay. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
I've had a knife pulled on me late at night. I was walking home after one of my shifts, and a man came around the corner and tried to strike me with his knife, and held it to my neck, and I got away. But that was definitely the scariest thing that's happened to me.
How do you want to be remembered when you die?
That I fought for what's right.
How about for you, Jack? How do you want to be remembered when you die? What do you want people to say about you?
I want them to say that I was the voice of change.
Meaning?
Meaning that they don't have to be stuck in the same monotonous lifestyle that's causing them pain and suffering, and that they can explore themselves and not be confined by the restrictions of their family members, society, or themselves.